Okay. See. Okay. Okay. First of all, my name is Hamid. Okay. Okay. I'll be doing the Python in two variants. Okay. First of all, when you're writing the Python, okay, when you're writing the Python code totally, okay. How many types of languages you have? First of all, to study with Python, not only Python, to study any programming language. Name some programming languages. Programming languages. Okay. First is what, like C, you can say. Then Java. Next, whatever the boards you have seen, anywhere you have seen. Python is on. PHP you have seen. Okay. Then what else you have seen? On the boards, Java you have seen, C you have seen, Python you have seen, PHP. What else? If we discuss properly regarding the programming languages, we have C, okay. We have C++, we have C#. Okay, if I write properly, list C, C++, then C#, then Java, then we have Python. Okay, we have Swift, we have Perl. I'm mixing both the things. Okay, programming languages and what? Scripting languages. Perl there, Ruby, R. What else? JavaScript. Okay, you can say CSS also. Not an issue. HTML is not a programming language. Even CSS also will not be counted. But CSS still I consider. Okay, not an issue. What else? That's it. Apart from these languages, few other names which you have to know is what? Golang by Google. The next last is what? Julia. Okay. These are all what? Programming languages as well as what? Scripting languages. Okay. In this, all of this, we are focusing on what now? Python. Why we are focusing on Python? Because Python is both. Python is what? Both. It is programming as well as what? Scripting. Programming plus what? Scripting also. Both are there. We'll show proof also. Okay. So we can do what? Programming also. We can even do what? Scripting also. That is the reason Python is in a demand. Okay. Now, as a fresher, if you start, you have three options. First of all, you have C. Then you have Java. Then you have what next? Python. So anyone will ask you to choose any one of this one. But in this, again, remember that with the help of C language, you won't get job. Okay. With the help of C language, what? You won't get any kind of job. No job. No one can give you job on the C language. Okay. Because it is dummy, not a real time on something there. So if you want to do job, or if you want to get job, or if you want to get placed in any MNC company, either you have to pick Java or Python. In the case of what? Programming. To get a what? Job. Now again in this Java and Python, which is the easiest one? See, now you can go with Java also, you can go with what? Python also. Okay, you can go with Java, you can go with what? Python. But here we are discussing about Java also. Let me tell you. Before Python, if you want to get job in any MNC company, compulsory you have to go with what? Java. Where we had what? Core Java, advanced Java. Okay, we had to learn what? Core Java. Then you have to learn what? Advanced Java. After learning advanced Java, then what again? At least minimum knowledge of Minimum knowledge of what? Spring, hibernate. Okay, at least one. Okay. Okay. So core Java, you have to go. Advanced Java, Spring, Hibernate, one database language. It can be MySQL or SQL or PostgreSQL or MongoDB or MariaDB. Then even one some kind of testing that is called as what? Selenium testing. This knowledge was required previously. What? 3 years ago to get job in any MNC company. Okay, 3 to 4 years ago, this is a policy every person have to follow to get job in any MNC company. This is not compulsory for everyone. Okay, but now that much time we don't have because this will take around what nearly 1 year at least. If we go slowly or fastly, 1 year will take at least. How many years at least? 1 year. So if you're in third year, second year, then you can start with what job. Okay, but if you don't have time, all those things, then you have to go with what now? Python. Now in the Python, how much days will take? First of all, will take around just what? 45 days or 1 month also. Just what? 30 days. How many days? 30 days. Okay, then what is the difference between Java and Python again? Okay, first of all, if you learn Python or Java, both are same, but advantage here with the Python is what? Completely in English language. Completely what in English language. Whereas Java is not in English language. We have to butify the code. So this is a topic first we have to get a clarity. Whether in the mind there should be not what any kind of regression should be there. If I have taken what Python, this would have happened. If I have taken Java, I would have been somewhere. This should be not in the mind, first of all. You have to be, first of all, fixed. I have to go with Java or Python. So for that clarity, let me show the difference, first of all. So now, first of all, before going there, any programming language or any scripting language will start with one program called as what? Hello World. When a kid is born, when a baby is born in the world, what is the first thing he'll say? Either mom, dad. Okay, first thing which we hear. Same thing case of programming. The first program what we write is what? Hello World. Okay, it can be a programming language. It can be what? Scripting language. Again, I'll come difference at the last. What is programming? What is scripting? Okay. Now, first we'll see difference between what? C, Java, and Python. Okay. So let us see now. As of now, I'm showing what on the online there. Okay. So online C compiler. Okay. Because I told you by default this program will be there what? Available there. Now to write this hello world program in a C language, how many lines I wrote there? By default there, how many lines? 6 lines. How many lines? 6 lines. To get just what printed on the screen there, hello world. Hello world came. Okay. Okay. Now again, before understanding this part, first of all, you have to understand this part. Before understanding this part, again, we have what one concept called as what? Level of languages. What we have next, what? Level of languages. Level of languages. Now in the case of languages, we have what totally what? 3 levels. First level is what? Low level. First level is what? Low level. What is the meaning of low level? A programming language written in the form of what? Zeros and ones. Written in the form of what? Zeros and ones. If I write somewhere like what? 0, 0, 0 or 1, 1, 1. Are you able to understand this part? Something I wrote, you're not able to understand. This is called as what? Low level. What level of language? Low level. Where humans are not able to understand. Humans are not able to understand means what? Low level programming language. Okay. First thing is clear now. What is low level? Programming language written in the form of what? Zeros and ones. These zeros and ones are even called as what? Binary also. Yes or no? Binary means what? Zeros and ones. So if you're able to see any programming language written in the form of binary, it is called as what? Low level programming language. Why low level? Humans are not able to understand. Are you able to understand what is 0, 1 here, something there? No. That is why it is called as what? Low level. Second we have is what now? Middle level. Second what you have there now? Middle level. Now, what is middle level now? A programming language written with the help of English. With the help of what? English. Along with English, some special characters. Special characters. Now, what are the special characters? Let us see now. Special characters. Special characters like what? Plus symbol there, or bracket there, or comma there, or hash there. Okay, semicolon there. Along with the English, I am using some special characters. It can be any symbol, plus, minus, hash, semicolon, colon, comma. These things are called as what? Special characters. Where humans are able to understand up to a certain point. Up to a certain point means what? Half part they're able to understand, half part they're not able to understand. That level of language is called as what? Middle level language. Okay, in simple, what you can say now, what? English plus what now? Special characters. So I can say just SC in short, special characters. Example like what? Suppose I wrote there what now? Hash hello world. No. Are you able to read hello world? But are you able to understand the meaning of this hash? No. If I write like this also int, you are able to read the int, but you're not able to understand why this less than greater than symbol there. Okay. This is called as what? Middle level. Where some things are able to understand, some things are not able to understand. This level of language is called as what? Middle level. Then third we have is what? Last, high level. Third is what? High level. In high level, completely what? In English language. Completely in English language. Completely in what? English language. Suppose if I write like this, print. No. Print is English word or dictionary word? Simple English na? Print. If I write print, suppose I want to write in single code, hello Python. Are you able to understand completely? Why? Like what you're not able to understand? No, I pass in single quotes. I want to print on the screen. So I have to pass in single quotes. Simple. So a programming language written completely in English language, humans are able to understand completely and able to what? Implement it. Able to what? Understand plus implement. Humans are able to understand and what? Implement. When I say implement means what? You are doing some kind of project or something in the real time. It is called as what? Implementation. It is called as what? High level. Called as what? High level. Okay. So how many levels I have? Lower level, middle level, high level. Okay. Now, by seeing this code, what do you think it is? What level? Low level, high level, middle level? High level. What is high level? First of all, meaning I want. Humans are able to understand completely and able to read it or implement it. Are you completely able to understand this part? Thing once. What is the meaning of hash? Tell me once. Meaning of hash. Okay, full form of stdio.h. Don't know. Yes or no? Few things are able to read. Like what? Hello world are you able to read? Include are you able to read? So it is what language? Middle level language. Okay, some things are able to understand, some things are not able to understand. It is called as what? Middle level. Okay, so C is what level language? Middle level language. What level language? Middle level language. Like you don't know the meaning of hash, you don't know what is this written there, something there. So what level it is now? Middle level. But if the programming is written like what? 0, 1, 1, something 0, 1, 1, then it is what? Low level. Okay. Now, let me discuss few things in the C language now. Okay. Like in the C language, compulsory my program have to start with what? Hash. Start with what? Hash. It is called, this is called as what? Hash. Okay. What in the C language it is called as pre-processor directory. Pre-processor directory. Okay. In the C language it is called as what? Just charging over. Okay, not there. In the C language it is called as what? Pre-processor directory. What it will do? It will invoke the system. What will do? Invoke the system that the program is going to start. Previously we had Dabba phones, Nokia or Airtel, something sims. Okay, Unnar, Aircel, all those things. If I have to do recharge or if I have to check balance, what is the first thing I'll do? Star 123 hash, then type 16 digits code, then press /hash. Means what you're telling the system or mobile there, I'm going to check the balance or I'm going to recharge. Yes, same thing here. That concept was copied from C language only. Where when I keep your hash, nothing but what is the meaning here? I am telling the system that my program is going to start. So it will set everything for me. Okay. Then what is the full form of this? stdio.h? Standard input output. Standard input output. Input and output. Input output header file. Header file. Then compulsory I have to use now what here? Printf. What I have to use now here? Printf. I can't use print. But before going there, each and every statement in C language must and should end with what? Semicolon. End with what? Semicolon. It is called as what? Semicolon. Okay, this first point is clear first of all. Okay, just 1 minute. Okay. Now, this first point is clear. Hash is called as what? Pre-processor directory. What will do? Invoke the system that my program is going to start. Then each and every statement in C language must and should end with what? Semicolon. If I don't keep semicolon, na, see now. I forgot to keep now what? Semicolon. Run the code will not work. Working? No. If I keep semicolon, only it will work. Then I can't write print. I have to write the word printf. If I write print, it will not work. Working? No. Compulsory, you have to follow syntax rule. Compulsory passer what now? Printf. In the C language, I have to use what? Printf to display something on the screen. Suppose I want to display your name now. Hello. Suppose what is your name? Chandra. So suppose hello Chandra. Now run the code. Working. But if I keep small p, if I suppose in small p, if I keep capital P in place of what? Small p, I kept the what now? Capital P. It will not work. Means what you're understanding here, the small p is different from what? Capital P. Small p is different from what? Capital P. This small p is different from what? Capital P. Like what I can say, this is the lower case. This is what? Lower case. This is what? Upper case. Okay. I can say what? Capital letters. Here you can say what? Lower letters. Means what? Properly sentence if I use technical word, if I use Lowercase, this what? Uppercase. The difference between lowercase and uppercase is called as what? Case sensitive. Called as what? Case sensitive. Case sensitive. Now C language, Java language, Python language, or 90% any programming languages are what? Case sensitive. Means what? You can't say small p is same as capital P or small a is same as capital A. Okay. The difference is called as what? Case sensitive. So C language is what? Case sensitive. Not only C language, even Java and Python also are what? Case sensitive. Not any, C are there. Okay. Like HTML is not case sensitive again, HTML. It is neither even what programming language. It is just what markup language. Okay. So now, then you have to write what? If I write here int, so already have C language there. They not there C language previously. Was there for you previously? In your course, BTech course. Okay, degree course. Yeah, having a C language there. First year will be having B or B comma. Compulsory will be having. Without C language, your degree will not be valid only first of all. C language will be having or PPS will be having. Once show me, I don't know. But Pakka will be there. Without that, you can't say BSc only. You can't say any computer science branch only. If you want to say computer science student, compulsory C language will be there. Okay. You have to check once your course once. Okay. So you have write there what? Int there. Compulsory write there what? Return 0. So run the code now, will work. But if I don't write return 0, will not work. Working here? Yes or no? Here it is working. Why? Because I'm using what now? Online compiler. And even some people can write their what? Void main also. Okay. They can write what? Void main also. Even one more way we can write is what? If I write here int main and if I write here return 0, one more way we can write is what here now? Return 0. Okay. Then here we pass some arguments called as what here? Now what I'll pass here? Void. What is the meaning of this void? Void means nothing but what? Empty. What is the meaning of void? Empty. So I'm passing out what arguments? I have an argument called as what now? Empty. There is no such arguments. Now run the code. It will look perfectly there again. So this is the actual code of writing the C language code. Okay, all these are fine. Okay. But why are we discussing about the C language? We came for Python demo. Okay, everything. Okay, fine. But why I am discussing about the C language? Because C language was used to develop what? Python. This language was used to develop what? Python. So some in notebooks, okay, I don't know how your degree valid, okay, but 99%, not 100% C language will be there, okay. Without C language, nothing there, first of all. Then with the help of C language, first of all, Python was made. That's why C language is even called as what? Mother of all the programming languages. Mother of what? Of all programming languages. Okay. So not only Python, there are many programming languages which have been what developed with the help of what? C language. So C is the mother. So something we have to know about the C language. So if you join any company, if you take Java, Python, anything, any programming, compulsory these questions will be asked, basic. Why? Because C is the mother. Without knowing if I'm, suppose if I say I'm a Hindu, Muslim, this thing, will the visa be given to me? No. If I say I'm Indian only, then visa will be given. Okay. Same thing here. Without C language, the basic thing, you can't do any programming only, first of all. Okay. That is why C is called as what? Mother of all the programming languages. But with the help of C language, can you get a job? No. We can't get a what? Job. No job. Okay. You can't expect any kind of job with the help of what? C language. Then you have to go with what? Java. Yeah. Okay. This shall show you the Python code now. Okay, this sequence. I'll just jump directly what now? Python compiler. Okay, just before going Python, you have what? Just Java. I'll show the Java and compiler. No. So in Java also to write just hello world program. How many lines I wrote there? To get this what? Hello world on the screen. How many lines I wrote there? 6 lines. Yes or no? But perfectly if I write the code there, how many lines? 7 lines. Only 7 lines or something else? Check once properly. 7 lines there. Okay. Even including the 7 lines, what happening here? The length is increasing there. Okay. What happening there? Length is getting what? Increased. Somehow you buttified in the C language what? Just what? Printf. But now what you have to buttify now? System.out.println to just print something on the message called as what? Hello world. So this is Java programming where we'll be having 20k lines, 200 lines, 300 lines, 400 lines, okay, of code. But same thing you have seen in what in the C language, what? 6 lines. In the Java, how many lines? 7 lines. But now in the Python, what now? In the Python, how many lines are behind now? Oh no, 1 line. Okay, simply what now? In 1 line. Now run the code. Okay, this print is English word or any word? English word. Hello world, whatever I want to pass. I can pass your name, something name, suppose print. I keep the what? Suppose hello Chandra. Okay, hello Chandra. I can keep semicolon or not. It is optional, but not compulsory. If I run the code working, if I keep semicolon or not, it is what here? Optional, but not compulsory. Not compulsory. But in the C language and Java language, if I don't keep semicolon, will not work. Working? No, will not work. But in the Python, it is what here? Optional. In the Python, it's what here? Optional, but not a compulsory. Why they kept it? Because some people, if they have experience in the Java, they always have a habit of keeping their what? A semicolon. Always in the mind will be fixed. That's why they kept their what? Semicolon. But what here? Optional, but not a compulsory. Okay. Then basic thing I'll discuss you. Who made this Python? Python is made by a person called as what? Guido van Dusen. By a person called as what? Guido van Dusen. He is the person behind what? Python programming language. Okay. And he's still alive. You have to know is what? Date of birth. Compulsory you have to know is what? Date of birth. What is date of birth? 31st January 1956. He's still alive. Okay, he's still what? Alive. And he's from which country? From Dutch. He's which country? From Dutch. And he is a person who created what? Python programming language. Now, before Python, what was and how the name came? So the name Python came from a TV serial name called as Monty Python Flying Circus. He used to watch a TV serial called as what? Monty Python Flying Circus. So when he used to watch, like people, we Indians want to see AD something there, we get inspiration. Similarly, he used to watch a TV serial name called as what? Monty Python Flying Circus. When we was watching, he used to get somewhat ideas, some innovation, something there. When we see devil films, horror films, we get in the brain, there something will come in the brain. Same thing happened to him. When he used to watch this circus, he used to get what? Ideas. That's why I decided if my project becomes successful, I'll keep the name as what there? Python. Not from any kind of a snake or something. Okay, this is how the name Python came. Okay, and I think this logo also, perfectly. Netflix logo. Why? Because still people want to know what such thing he have seen that he got the inspiration. Okay, because now you can see in Python is how much demanded. So they want to know what such thing he have seen that he got the inspiration. So still people are seeing and giving the reviews also. Okay, but we will watch this cinema now. Are we able to watch the Slim something TV serial? No. Why we can't watch? Because it is from 1969. Last year movie only we can't watch. This is the very old movie, TV serial now. Any chance of watching? No. People who are retired, having free time, all those things they are going to watch. Okay. But basic questions will be asking like what, which year this TV serial was released? 1969. What type it is? Comedy type. How many seasons are there? 4 seasons. What is the date of birth of Guido Van Dusen? 31st Jan 1956. Jan. Okay, just write it properly. January 1956. 1956. Okay, these are the basic questions they'll ask. Then this Python was made at one of the place called as what? CWI. CWI. What is the CWI full form? Centrum Visconde and Informatica. Centrum Visconde. Centrum Visconde and Informatica. Okay, these are place in what? In Netherlands. At what place? Netherlands. This is a place where this Python was what? Developed. Let me show the proof once. So you can go here. Python was developed at what place? At what place? See, what place coming there? CWI. What is full form of CWI? Centrum Visconde and Informatica. At what place? Netherlands. Okay, so what were we discussing here? The same things will be asking in the interview. Okay, like this you have the total of Python. Then you have what? Concepts called as what? Print types. Then you have what? Just let me show there. This Java there. So here we can take what? A equal to what? 2. Print. What is the type of this 2? Print type of 2 or type of A? What type it is 2? Integer. Okay, this 2 is what type? Integer. Integer will contain what? Numbers. Will contain what? Numbers. Okay. Now if I run this program now, run the program there. What type it is now? Int type. What is the meaning of float? Okay. What is the meaning of what? Float. Float will contain values like what? Point. Example like what? 2.3 or 3.7 or 55.3, 55.6. So where you are able to see this point, it is called as what? Float. Called as what? Float. Now run this code again. I'll pass suppose 2.5 now. Run the code. What type it is now? Float. This all are called as what now? Data types. Int, float. Then you have one more concept called as what now? Strings. Suppose if I keep string means what? In single quote. Suppose Chandra. I kept in what now? Single quotes. See here, string means what? You can keep in single quotes. You can keep in what? Single quotes. You can keep in what? Double quotes also. Or 3 times single quotes. Okay, all this will come there. Okay, later now. Now just let me show you the now. Run the code. What type it is now? String type. Like this, totally you are having what? Few data types. Int, float, string, boolean, none, list, tuple, set, dictionary, all these things. Okay, this is the thing where Python started. Okay, in this you have any doubts then? Okay, so like this basic things will be there. That daily thing you have to practice. So next class I'll be telling you what how to install a Python software where you can write the code. What is the website there? Python.org is the website. So from this website you have to download the Python software, all those things. Okay, so here I'll stop. Okay, so in coming for the next class, I'll show you how to install the Python software. Okay, now so stop till here.